Hello, gang. How's it going? So, I don't know if everybody has seen the news yet, the massive news, but Geoguessr has just had a big update, and that is if you look down here, unranked duels are here. This is huge for, well, I think it's everybody who's been wanting this for a long time. Um, but it's huge for two reasons, and the first one is it should hopefully eradicate alts. Now, there's feasibly no reason why you should have a warm up account now. I do, like, they're a part of the game. I find it brutally annoying when I'm very evidently playing against someone who's a much higher elo than me and they're just using a burner account or whatever to warm up. Do understand it though, because I don't know how many times I've logged in and been like, oh, I should have warmed up, and I haven't, and then I absolutely tank it. So this will mean that you can just play without pressure, you know? So yeah, hopefully that should get rid of that aspect of the game, which is a bit of a curse and a burden. And two, moving on to the playing without pressure thing, I think everybody plays well when there's no pressure on. I think I'm actually a pretty decent GeoGuessr player. It's just this little number here, which is a lot lower than I'd like it to be, impacts how I play, you know? So when I'm playing a competitive game and say, I don't know, I'm hedging and I'm like not fully committing and I'm like, oh my god, what if this crazy guess that I want to go for is wrong? I'll go for a safer one because I don't want to lose, you know, however much elo. So hopefully this should mean that you can just play, and because I'm a duels fiend, I'm a duels addict, as I very humbly admit. I love that buzz of winning. I love that, and this probably won't give me that buzz as much, but it will still mean that I can practice better, practice more with the pressure off, playing unranked play. It's great. Honestly, I'm absolutely buzzing that they've got it. It will still probably mean that the minute I log in and turn it to ranked, I will just turn to absolute mud. But certainly, yeah, I think it's an absolute game changer. That's all there is really to say about it. It's a great move. I don't really know why they haven't introduced it earlier. I'm sure they had their reasons. I actually, in my humble opinion, I think the GeoGuessr devs are pretty good. Like, as far as most game devs go, they do actually listen. It takes a while, but yeah, huge stuff. I mean, I will be playing some ranked stuff today to try and claw this back and make it a bit better. But we will just go. We'll try a few unranked games, and we'll see how populated it is, how many people are there. If we have to have a wait, I'll see you in a bit. Nope, we're straight in. Everybody's on the unranked duels hype. So yeah, hopefully this should mean it. I have to like, because I did do a bit before, and we got the C68 and the C69, and I was still hedging in it. I was still, yeah. I haven't looked for these because I was just talking. But again, it doesn't really matter if I lose or not. I really should have looked for those more, but it actually just doesn't matter. Big I'm ambassador. Fair enough. So apparently the matchmaking system is the same. You should be playing people around the same elo. Potentially, hopefully, is that front of the car? I don't care. It you know. I hold up. No, it's back to the car saying. Yeah. It will have to be. I shouldn't fall into the trap of just being like, oh, I don't care at all. I should still be trying in unranked duels, you know. We've got a far south Argentina, because again, if I treat this as practice rather than just sort of like a laissez-faire sort of shit thing. Probably start swearing. Yeah, I probably would never go this far south if I wasn't. I mean, like, In a ranked game there, I mean it was an obvious Tierra del Fuego to be fair actually, but I probably would have hedged a bit further up here. Um, Here I think we've got Russia, Ukraine antenna, and now I'd be like, oh my god, what if I go completely the wrong part of Russia? But no, boom. Like if I was playing a ranked game there, certainly at the elo that I'm at, where I'm like having to worry about it a bit. Certainly when I'm higher ranked, I don't have to care at all. That is a red brake light. I do not know on this one though. Are we Ukraine again? No, I don't think so. I don't know. My Russia play is crap though. Kaliningrad, yeah, fair. It's somewhere in that memory. But what was I saying? Yeah, when I'm higher ranked and I don't have to worry about elo, I play so much better because I can just, pop it off. When I'm sort of down in the mud, so to speak, confidence is brutally low, and I'm second guessing everything. So hopefully this, and I find it when I drop into, I'll go and I'll just play like sort of put hardcore, sort of random team duels with people, and it completely frees me up, and then I play better in duels after that. But one sec. Oh shit! Oops. I thought we had the black and white sign for a man. Oops. But again, it doesn't matter. That's practice. Stop. I mean, I'll probably go northeast, and like here, I mean, it's probably wrong, but I'm just riding. I'm riding a bit of a wave, and I'm just throwing anything out there. But I'd no way go that far northeast if I was not playing. Now, I probably should have hedged just the normal Virginia thing, but again, it doesn't matter. To be fair, actually, that's in a ranked play there. I would have just clicked Virginia and I would have won, but that's absolutely fine. I don't know, that looks just like a middle. And it's, oh yeah, we've also got this spectating thing, which I am probably going to turn off. That's another thing that they added. It's kind of alright. I don't know how I feel about it. I kind of like the suspense of not knowing where my opponent's clicked. But this should definitely be the south. And like here, I can, fully commit to going quite far south. Whereas, well, do I really want to do that? Sometimes it is still good to hedge. But if we get an early guess off, then you can see, you go to spectating, and it watches them guess. And we were south. Which I think I might turn off, to be fair. I'm a bit of a stickler for the tried and trusted, So yeah, we don't see any sort of elo or anything. But yeah, with this whole spectating thing, I mean, it's kind of cool, but I don't know. I'd rather not see. I was playing a bit before, and I did see, and there was a guy, I think it can help for, you could be, because I was watching someone, we had a Peru round, and it was like the sort of like greener, more northern one, and they were looking at the polls. They were looking at numbers on the polls, and I was like, oh, okay, so maybe that's and they they did a better guess than me from it. So maybe that's maybe you can look at them guessing and be like, oh, that's what they're looking at. Maybe I should be looking at that then. But I think it just overcomplicates things a bit. I like it streamlined. I guess I'm massively wrong. Oh, we find out there. you know, we'll go again. But yeah, it's good. I will, and now I immediately feel like more sort of warmed up in terms of to go and play some ranked stuff. But I do still need to pay attention because I have not been paying attention to this round. You know, well, maybe I have. We're saying. What was I saying? Because I can't really warm up from like I can sort of from offline play if I play like loads and loads of it, you know. But duels is the thing that sort of gets my brain going for duels, you know. If you get what I mean by that. Oh, good guess. Nice. That's kind of why I was thinking up there, to be fair. But yeah, hopefully this improves our play, because I've not been playing very well lately at all, you know. But yeah, I definitely do need to sort of still concentrate with doing this rather than just being like, I'll just go throw it down anywhere. I think if I treat it as sort of, it does matter. But yeah, just try and get in the frame of mind where I'm not doubting myself and overcomplicating things and all of that, you know. Would love to see Canton Road. Are we? These are quite big trees. I think we're west coast here. Like here, I'd be. I mean, I don't really care if I'm wrong. You know, I think we've got biggish, thick tree trunks, so should be. Did just watch. Okay, now see if we can watch them play. Well, they're. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what was happening there. I guess maybe you can also you could spectate and see if they're cheating. That's I didn't think about that. I did not think about that for a sort of, you know, if you look and your opponent's like frozen on a sign or something, then that could work out like that, you know. Okay, it was just the road that I had it on. I probably should have. I definitely could have. I pretty much was on the 5k. Yeah, I never thought about. I hadn't thought about it like that. So that's actually pretty cool, to be fair. Damn dog, nice. Good guess. Don't care. Yeah, that is actually that's kind of good with the whole spectating thing. Maybe I will keep it on. I promise the Russia practice will come in soon. We should be quite far north though. I'm gonna go somewhere up not that road. I actually do know what that road looks like, so maybe not. Maybe this one. I mean, we're not even on a road, but I'll do it there. Again, oh. In the middle of us, fair. It was somewhere in Siberia. Not Siberia, but you know, northern thingy. Russia. And we've got New Zealand, it's flat. Should be North Island, I believe. Nice, good stuff. Cool. I mean, and now I'm like, oh, I wish I was playing competitive there, because I would have got some nice dubs. But yeah, hopefully it should change the mentality a bit. So that was 2 unranked games there. I'll probably play some ranked stuff in a bit, but yeah, big change. Honestly, it's a massive relief. I can't really not really much more to say about it. I hope everybody enjoys playing some unranked duels.